Guys, look at this. We just found a snake, and if it is what I think it is, this might actually be one of the most beautiful snakes they have. You got a green snake up here. Look at this. A rear fang snake and mildly venomous. Guys, look at this. We just spotted an eyelash viper on this plant, and there's a huge spider on the leaf in front of it. Guys, look at this. Oh my God, Fer-De-Lance, right there. Costa Rica's most deadly snake. It's on the move, it's on the move. He's on the move. He's not gonna wait for me. I've gotta be very careful. He can launch right up at my face, no problem. Look at that. We found the Fer-De-Lance. Guys, look at this. We just found a snake, and if it is what I think it is, this might actually be one of the most beautiful snakes they have here. We got a green snake up here. I gotta be very careful. There are Fer-De-Lance out here. Gotta watch my step. Look at this. Oh, look at this. It's a little short-nosed vine snake. Look at him. He's just sticking his tongue out. He's trying to taste the air and see what I am. This is so cool. This is a diurnal species, so it's active during the day. It's getting a little upset. This is a diurnal species active during the day, feeding upon lizards. Likes to mimic little twigs and sticks. And what it'll actually do, it'll be crawling on a branch, and if anything starts to look at it, it just stops. And it kind of like moves with the wind, so it watches. Oh, don't bite me. It looks at the sticks and it notices when the wind's blowing, and it'll match up with the sticks in the surrounding environment, so it can camouflage and sneak up on lizards. This is a lizard specialist, so it actually is a rear fang snake and mildly venomous. He's starting to calm down. He's not too cranky now. This is really cool. Another species to check off the list, short-nosed vine snake. So cool, and they actually have a green vine snake here, which gets larger, and that's solid green. It's a snake that we'd love to find, but so far, this will have to do. It's just as beautiful. Gorgeous green body, with a little bit of white breaking through the scales. Insane. Look at that long, long tail for an arboreal species. So look, the cloaca, where the sexual organs are hidden, are right here. So technically, this is where the tail starts. Look how long, look, it wraps around my hand. It's a prehensile tail. Look at that. Look how long that tail is. That is insane. Don't bite me now. Oh, you're a little upset, dude. A little upset. He's calming down. This is so cool. Beautiful colubrid found out here in Costa Rica. An awesome species. We're going to go see what else we can find. I'm going to put him right back where I found him. That is so cool. Short-nosed vine snake. Whoa! You think I need to get new boots? I kind of use them to the fullest extent. Let's go see what else we can find. Guys, look at this. We just spotted an eyelash viper on this plant, and there's a huge spider on the leaf in front of it. Check this out. Before I go over and get too close, I don't want to scare this animal away. I want to keep the spider there so you guys can see what we naturally just found right now. This is so cool. A spider and an eyelash viper hanging out right next to each other. Oh, it's okay. Relax. So look at this. We have a huge spider right here on the hunt, looking for insects to eat, and then right next to it, a juvenile eyelash viper. Look at this. A juvenile eyelash viper waiting for a little frog or a little lizard to come by. Look at that. That is such a cute little snake. Obviously it's venomous, and you would want to give it its respect and never handle a venomous reptile out in the wild. But I would love to show you guys the coloration of this animal. Like I've said in previous videos, I am a licensed and trained professional. I have been working with reptiles my whole life. Come on, little buddy. Come on, little buddy. Look at that. Look at those gorgeous little eyelashes. Look at that. That is such a pretty snake. I don't want to disturb him too much because I've caught plenty of eyelash vipers on this trip. This is so cool. Eyelash viper and a spider hanging out. That is awesome. What are you doing? Watch out for that spider, buddy. He's kind of big. Such a beautiful snake. Alright guys, let's go see what else we can find. Recording! Guys, look at this. Oh my god, Fer-De-Lance, right there. Costa Rica's most deadly snake. It's on the move, it's on the move. Where'd it go? Oh boy. I've got to be so careful. This is South America's deadliest snake. Look at that, Fer-De-Lance. It's about a 3.5, 4 foot Fer-De-Lance. I've got to be extremely careful doing this. Okay, you keep that light right on the snake. I'm relying on you to keep it illuminated, to keep me from getting bit. Shine over here, shine over here. Oh, here we go. Shine over here. It's actually, I can hear it rattling its tail in the leaves to warn me right now. Where'd it go? He is somewhere right here. I've got to be extremely careful. There he is. He's right up in the shrub. They camouflage so well that they're responsible for the most deaths in South America, Central and South America, because they have such good camouflage. He nearly just disappeared. I can see a little bit of his body. I'm going to have to be very careful. This is a deadly snake that could cause life-threatening necrosis. It could just end you. Alright, you see where I'm shining right now? I've got a longer stick. I'm going to try and move him out of the brush and into the open area. I'm on a slope right now. If I fall right now on this snake, it's going to be bad news. He's right in front of me. Oh, there he goes. Oh, do you see him? Here we go. I'm gonna need a longer stick. This stick is not long enough. All right, let me see. Keep your eye on the snake. I need to get away. Oh, nope, he's on the move. He's not gonna wait for me. Grab a bigger stick. Guys, this is a dream come true. This right here is the Fer-De-Lance. Okay, now what I want you to do is keep a distance at 6 feet. This snake can launch. Not saying he can launch 6 feet, but he has the capability to throw his body out to give a deadly strike. Look at this. Look at this. Wait, bring him over here. Relax, relax. Relax. Relax, it's okay. There we go, guys. This is the Fer-De-Lance. I've got to be very careful. He can launch right up at my face, no problem. It is a heat-seeking pit viper with hinged fangs from the Viperdae family. Insane. Look how gorgeous the snake is. Incredibly good camouflage. Throughout this trip, I could have passed hundreds of these snakes and not even known it. They are so good at camouflaging. Look how beautiful that snake is. I've got to be extremely careful. He can launch right out my chest. Look at this. Look at that. We found the Fer-De-Lance. The last night of the Costa Rican trip, we found this beautiful viper coming along this slope right here, hunting. They are a nocturnal species. They'll move in the evening and in the morning, but mainly they hunt at night, taking advantage of the cool earth, all the frogs and amphibians coming out, rodents, and they begin to hunt, taste the air, and find those game trails. And if they have to, they'll go by a little game trail or a little creek. They'll coil up in ambush position, and they'll wait for a prey item to come, and they'll feed upon it. And by that I mean they shoot out, inject those fangs with those hemotoxic venom, and it eats that prey item away. Guys, I cannot tell you how stoked I am about this snake. I've been wanting to find one of these snakes since I was a small child. When it comes to traveling the world, ever since I was a little kid, Costa Rica has been a dream trip. I've finally been able to make it out here a second time and find the Fer-De-Lance. Look at that, my redemption trip. I found eyelashes, Halloween snake, and now a subadult Fer-De-Lance. Now, on the west coast of Costa Rica, the Fer-De-Lance get typically around 5, maybe 5.5 feet long, whereas the Atlantic coast, they are known to get upwards to 7 feet long, and that would be a female, a large 7-foot female. They are insanely toxic. Now listen, they're not mean, out to get you snakes. These animals are simply just out here trying to survive. They have such good camouflage that they'll be coiled up in a little pile of leaves and they virtually disappear. If somebody doesn't point that snake out to you, you're not gonna know it's there. And sadly what happens is people are walking barefoot at night and they end up stepping on the snake, and in defense, it bites them and injects the venom. Guys, I cannot tell you how excited I am about this snake. I'm sure you can see it. This is insane, look at that. The Fer-De-Lance. Beautiful South American pit viper. This is the deadliest snake in Central and South America. Not because of toxicity, just because of frequency of bites. It is a bad bite, but it's just one of the most common snakes that deliver bites out here. Look at that. Beautiful snake. I want to show you guys exactly how long it is. He's starting to calm down, or she's on the move. Look at that beautiful coloration. Bring the Fer-De-Lance right over here. Go ahead. Look at that. This is a good stick. It's got a Y in it to keep the snake positioned right there so he doesn't slide around. Guys, he sees the camera. The camera's warm and it's hot, and he's posturing up. Look at that. That is insane. The Fer-De-Lance. Get a good shot of that beautiful face. And this is what the show's all about, bringing you guys up close to some of the deadliest animals on the planet and showing you that they're just out here trying to survive just like the rest of us. Not mean, ugly monsters out to get you, just animals trying to survive. Look at that. All right, we're gonna let this snake go, and let's watch it disappear into the brush. It looks like he's gonna cross the road, he's gonna go to this side. He was actually heading towards this side. You gonna keep going? We'll tap on the tail, keep you going. And it just disappears into the brush like nothing. Life can't get any better than that. So good. So good. the Fer-De-Lance dance. Oh, do 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 the Fer-De-Lance dance. Oh, Fer-De-Lance dance. Oh, do the Fer-De-Lance dance. Oh, 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 oh. I'm so happy. Everyone should do the Fer-De-Lance dance.